America or China? Which country is better? Is about the dumbest possible video title I could choose, so I'm probably going to go with it. So, the inevitable existential reality of America and China coming into conflict is going to be settled today, quite simply, quite civilly, with a who makes the best 154 cm steel and a pocket knife, heat treatment wise, for cutting rope in the knife lab in an Australian man's shed. Let's do this. So I have put a 11,000 grit edge on both of these knives at 17 degrees. One is a Kaiser oh, it's the same color as my shirt. Didn't mean to matchy. And the other is a Buck 790. This is the small version of the new sort of elite range, and it's in the FRN type handle with 154 cm steel. It's quite a small little knife there. So anyway, about the same edge that I could possibly put on, being just a guy. We're going to cut rope with it until the knives no longer slice a held sheet of paper. That is my stop, is when it no longer does this. Once it starts to go and catch on the paper, that is when I stop in the tested area, which is about, an 1.5 inch long bit, towards the front belly of the knife, is what I usually do. So we're going to see if Kaiser can hold a candle to the vaunted Paul Boss 154 cm heat treatment. So let's get into it.
Race war!
Alrighty, the red-blooded American, 350 cuts. The Chinese, also 350 cuts. They both stopped at about the same point. They both, during the cut, felt like they were getting a little bit more difficult at about the same point, and being the same steel, probably at a similar Rockwell hardness. In this test, which is what it is, no real difference. So what does it say about 154 cm steel? Yep, it's definitely competing really favorably with VG10, N690, its other 440C, similar ballpark steels. So good on both counts here. There are some blade shape differences, I suppose. But yeah, the grinds and, the apex grind is in the sharpening, and the, the polish and everything else was the same as I can get. And so the result was, pretty much the same. So there we go. What does that say? Yep, 154 cm, good steel and a budget knife, regardless of whether it's from Buck today or Kaiser tomorrow. I was rooting for the Buck to do a little bit more, but it stops when it stops. And what can you do? I've noticed a real difference in the performance of Buck's 420 than just normal 420 HC, like from another company. But maybe this stuff is just truly, you do the heat treatment that it says on the box that the steel comes in, and that's probably what Kaiser does, and maybe that's what Buck does as well. There isn't perhaps a magic wand you can wave over stuff in this day and age of optimized production. Who knows? But what does it say about humanity, I guess, is probably why you're actually watching the video. Maybe the average American and the average Chinese person just wants to wake up, spend time with their family, go to work, feel like they've got purpose, contribute to their society, come home, watch a bit of telly, consume some, art, media, whatever it is, pass the day, live as long and as happy and as peaceful as we all can. And maybe there isn't a great deal between, in terms of the flesh and blood, between any two people in the world. And also 154 cm, about the same in this case. There we go. All right, peace, guys. See you later.